Mavis Bacon teaches typing. Man, I've already done one ancient abandonware typing tutor game. So why not a second one, huh? Why not? There's plenty of reasons why not, and I'm ignoring all of them. Some of you watching this may have heard of Mavis Beacon. She's an old woman that doesn't exist, first of all. Let's get that off the bat right now. She's a fictional character. She's the namesake of a... Mavis Beacon is the namesake of a long-running typing tutor game for the computer, which made its debut in the mid-80s and is still going strong to this day. Well, it's still going, at least. I don't know whether it's strong or not, but they're still making new versions of this. I don't know how they justify continuing making new games in this series. Most people nowadays, most humans on the planet, it's a safe bet, are going to learn how to touch type nowadays. You need to learn how to type. Well, you don't need to, but almost everybody uses computers now. They learn how to type. They might not all learn it with the most official methods and stuff, but they learn it in a way that works for them. So really, the idea that we need typing tutor CDs that get better every year and improve themselves and stuff, the idea that matters is dead now. I think all children growing up now are going to learn this stuff naturally. Probably very easily. If children pick up languages quickly, they probably pick up touch typing quickly too, is my guess. So yeah, Mavis Beacon is already worthless, and she doesn't exist either. She's fictional. They just made up this name, slapped it on a CD back in the 80s and said, Mavis Beacon will help you learn to type, as if she's somebody that is something. But despite all that, let's have a look at Mavis Beacon Teaches Typing, the 1987 original, I think. Mavis Beacon Teaches Typing. Welcome! Mavis Beacon Teaches Typing runs on IBM personal computers and IBM compatibles with 256k or more of memory. That's right, kids, 256 kilobytes of memory. It was a big deal. The program can be configured to run on all combinations of disk drives and a wide variety of display adapters and monitors. This installation program will tailor Mavis Beacon Teaches Typing to your particular computer system. Installing Mavis Beacon Teaches Typing is a two-part process. First, choose the combination of disk drives that you'd like to use to make working copies of your distribution disks. Second, pick the type of display adapter and monitor which best describes your computer system. When you're finished, you will have a working copy of Mavis Beacon Teaches Typing installed on floppies or hard drive. Your floppies or your hard drive! Pulled! The program will prompt you every step of the way. If you make a mistake, don't worry, just press the ESC key. Exit the program. Anyway, if you make a mistake, don't worry, just press escape and exit the Mavis Beacon Teaches Typing program. Don't worry, just press escape and quit the game and start the game up again and navigate back to the typing you were doing, and there, just continue. No need to worry. Nothing, no problem. You typed the wrong button. That's like if you ran into a Goomba in Mario Brothers and lost your super mushroom power. You had to switch the game off and back on again, and then play again all the way back to that level. That's what it seems to be saying. Don't worry, indeed. We hope you enjoy Mavis Beacon Teaches Typing, the finest typing program in the world. Don't hype yourselves up, guys. Please press a key. Alright. Now, disk drives... Wait, I'm playing this online. Do I seriously have to go through this hard drive garbage? Is this seriously something that has to happen? Is it okay to do this? Yes, it's okay. Create your Mavis Beacon Teaches Typing fake directory. Yeah, do that. For goodness sake. Disk drive 7C. Ugh, what have I got myself into? Video card and monitor combination installed on your system. If you're blah blah, press yes, just Y. Color card, color monitor, please. Come on, why? CY, 3.5 inch. I don't know what, that's a very specific number. I don't know why they were 3.5 inches. Nobody talks about a 7-inch DVD. 10-inch Blu-ray. Please insert nothing, you pods. That is not your distribution disc. Get stuffed, Mavis Beacon, for crying out loud. Exit the installation. No, installation not completed. No. What the... You lied to me, website. What? You have to choose the right. You have to choose the right game executable. You can play online. Let's see. Game may not work properly. Choose the right game executable in this list. They mean what? Mavis.exe? Is that what it's saying? Let's try that. Restart. Game archive loaded. Anything else here? Let's see if this works. Oh, okay, I started the installer, but it was actually just the executable I wanted to run. That wasn't the default for some reason. Oh, nasty, nasty, nasty stuff. You hearing that through internet land? Isn't that glorious? Oh, good, it finished itself. 1987. The software tool works. The same company that made Mario Teaches Typing and every single Mario educational game. Welcome to Mavis Bacon Teaches Typing. Blah! Meet Mavis. Help for new users. Let's meet Mavis first and foremost. Now, what do you think Mavis is going to look like? She's going to look hideous, obviously. It's like 1987. Here's a quick tour of Mavis Beacon. Press a key. I thought I was going to get a pixelated representation of Mavis herself. A black woman, it's worth mentioning. She's a fake character. She's a fictional character who teaches typing. She's a fictional character and she teaches typing. And she's black, which is unusual. Certainly unusual for the 80s. If they were going to have just a generic tutor person in a generic typing game like this, then they'd be a white, like blonde hair, average stock person, you know? They wouldn't be black normally. So it's interesting that they chose to make that progressive social move there. It was nice. They did something good for once. They did something good. So it's nice to see. There, this is the chalkboard. When Mavis prepares a new lesson, she explains its goals here. You may take the suggestion. Press a key to suggestion. Let's go to the classroom. I think that's Mavis talking, that text box. Oh, we don't see her, that's what she says. What's Mavis sound like? Let's go to the classroom. That's where you'll do most of your typing. Press a key to move on. She's transgender. This is the classroom. In this setting, you and Mavis... Oh, it's not Mavis, okay. Well, then the computer is that voice. You and Mavis will work on specific problems. To see more, press a key. This is where... I'm not typing that, the game's typing it. Come on, I want to get to the part where I show off how good I am at typing, which is the real reason for these things. It's not, actually. Well, it sort of was in this case, I'll be honest. But still, press a key to move on. The workshop is where you'll practice what you've learned. Let's go there now. Press a key to move on. Here's the workshop. Yes. A dynamic tutorial. Press a key. On the left, the meters show your accuracy, speed, and lesson completion on the... Oh. There. Okay. That noise threw me for a what? We learn best when learning is fun, which it never is in the education system. It never is in school. But this isn't school. At least Mavis tried to have some fun and games. Here, in the arcade, you're pitted against a merciless opponent. Press a key to start the race. Race by typing letters in. If only it was like that in real life. Michael Schumacher would have to type letters to race fast. I don't know what I was getting at with that. It's easy to play. If your average typing speed is higher than your opponent's, you win. Over 20 graphs show you what you are. Mavis Beacon, there's more to see, etc. Start the lessons then. Let's show Mavis. Is this T? Yes, it is. Let's show Mavis how good we are. Welcome, new typist. Let's blow Mavis Beacon's socks off. Even though we can't see that happen, sadly. Even though we can't see her. This lesson shows you the keys. Stuff that. Let's do something else. Let's play a game. I want to, like... Can we make her... Make a... Oh, alright, fine. Let's start from the... Repeat the first suggestion. Welcome, new typist. This is the ASDIF. Press enter to learn about ASDIF. Let's do what Mavis wants. Type in A. There we are. Type in S. D. F. D again. S. Oops, no, I did it wrong. F. A. F. I'm getting cocky. A. You had some problems. I typed one of them wrong once. Come on. Come on, Mavis. Don't be a twerk. Yeah, fine, Mavis. Right, I'll show you. I'm falling at the first hurdle. There. Right, good. A perfect score is apparently all that Mavis was willing to accept. Anchor keys. It's these. J, K, L, semicolon, L, K, semicolon, J. Semicolon's kind of awkwardly placed on the keyboard. Your right hand, when your hands are sitting the way they're supposed to, then your left hand is all in letters, A, S, D, F. And then your right hand is 3 letters, and then semicolon. It's just a bit out of place, you know? You'd think they would have had another letter there, but no. It's not like the semicolon is a really rare button to use anyway. You don't use semicolons very often, if at all. Most people don't use them at all. So, like, why is that one of the keys that you've always supposed to have your hands on? Right, let's not combine anything, Mavis. Free typing practice, how about that? Type anything you like. The next key you type will start the lesson. No. I thought that was going to do something fun. See all choices. Future versions of this program let you frustration noticed. What does that mean? Future versions of this program would let you do a test at the start to see how good you were, and then it would skip you ahead immediately. But not with Mavis Bacon. Let's do this metronome exercise. This is the dads, lads. Sis asks sad dad. Lass asks lad. Flask adds falls. Salads. Sad lad. Sad dad fad. No! Lad, lads, salad, alas, alsa, flask, flasks, asks, lass, lad. Flask, salad, dad, loss. No, it's all going wrong now. Here is where you'll practice what you've learned. This is drills. Type each key correctly. Yeah. I pressed enter and it's already saying it's wrong. I just pressed that to get out of the box, madam. This is what's her face, Mavis Bacon. Huh? Is that Mavis's hands as well? The hands are black playing the game. So I guess we're supposed to be Mavis. It's especially strange how they named this game after Mavis Bacon, considering that she does not appear physically at any point. Really weird. Oh, here we go. British Playboy racer Anthony Smith Coroner may equal his world record speed. Can you? 72 words per minute? That's a bit of a tough... that's a sudden... That's a real... slip. That's a real elevation upwards from where we were. Oh, that's right. If you type wrong in this game, flies start to appear on the windshield. I forgot about that. Gotta beat Anthony, whatever his name was, Fackle Dacker Ling Dongs. We can't let this twerp prove that he's a better driver. We've got to be the ones to win the bottle of champagne that will proceed to waste completely by spraying it all over the place for no good reason. Ah, we the mate. Right, what now, Mavis? Type a 9. Type a... what? Oh, got it wrong. 9. Huh? What? I'm typing 9. Wait. Oh, it's a G. Oh, it's a G. Well, it did show the hand moving over to it at the bottom. Well, that time I definitely did press the quotation mark button. I think this little game doesn't actually... the keys don't work. Yeah, it just doesn't work. practice. No, I've suffered this. It's fed up with this. If you can't let me do the normal typing thing, Mrs. Mavis Bleedley-Lakin, then I'm going to leave this programme. Time to die. Time to leave, Mavis Beacon. Thanks for playing Original Fiction by Susan Ann Hayes. That's it. That's all we get of Mavis Beacon. Well, didn't get to have much fun with Mavis Beacon, but let's use Google to... Let's take Google's touch typing test. Let's see. Mavis Beacon. There we go, that'll do. Let's take this touch typing test instead. Let's see how good of a touch typing test or touch we are. Oh, come on. Move this keyboard out of the way. Let's find out things. Oh, it's the song from some stupid advert that used to be on the TV all the time. I remember. I don't remember what the advert was for, so as usual it failed to do its job for me. But I do remember there was one. Ew. I wonder if we'll get through the whole song. There we go. Well, I mean, that's it, I guess. It was a bit anticlimactic, but that was that. Okay, so there. Now, Mavis Beacon's over. Goodbye. I never did give Mavis Beacon a voice, did I? My name's Mavis Beacon. Now, you'll be glad that she didn't appear.